I think we'll get started here if everyone can take their seats. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for coming. You know, it means a lot to all these teams and athletes. And with that being said, we'll just get started right away. Randy Kelsey, the cheer team, come on.
Can I get the sideline cheerleaders to come up, please? Okay, so we had a lot of fun this season. Everyone has very different personalities, and watching them become a team is a lot of fun. There we go. I'd like to congratulate to the girls basketball players in their third place finish at the state tournament. It's always an honor to be able to go to state. It's really great. Great news for the boys basketball players. It was fun watching you guys grow as a team. And I want to give a special thanks to Eden White. She helps me in so many ways, and if I would list them individually, we would be here all night. So thank you, Eden, for all you do for the cheer program. We had a total of 12 girls out for sideline cheer. 4 of them cheered for both boys and girls basketball. I will name the letter winners. So first-time letter winners is Mila DeVito, boys basketball. Izzy Murphy for boys and girls basketball. Kimber Heath for girls basketball. Returning letter winners, Emily Beals for girls basketball. Rachel Boomsma for boys basketball. Kate Hamilton for girls basketball.
Okay.
Hannah Hiles for boys basketball. Lily Wolverson for girls and boys basketball. Tatum Luce for boys basketball. Jenna McAllister for boys and girls basketball. Henry White for girls basketball. And Amana Woodruff for boys and girls basketball. So the first award I'll give out is the Coach's Award. This individual went above and beyond for me and did everything I asked for, even if it wasn't sideline cheer related. She was my sidekick through the season, and I'm very thankful for her. The Coach's Award goes to Henry White. The next award is Most Improved. This is someone who made improvement in their abilities from the start of the season to the end. This person was brand new to cheer. The most Improved award goes to Mila DeVito. My Warbird Award is someone who works hard, has a great attitude, and builds others up. She's always willing to be a team leader and helps out wherever it is needed. The Warbird Award goes to Hannah Hiles. And last, the MVP, someone who brought it all in their abilities as a cheerleader. She was loud, energetic, and always smiling. The MVP award goes to Kate Hamilton. Next up is Hayden Hooks and the boys basketball team.
Okay, first we're gonna have Blaze do a little recap on her season.
First off, I'd like to start with thanking all the underclassmen and the other seniors for everything they've done for us. They've helped us out a lot throughout the season. We have a very young team, and at the start of the season, I think we would get where we were, and we really came together as a team and helped us. We ended up playing the Smith in the second round of regions, and they ended up winning the state championship, and we gave them a run for their money. And I'm really just proud of all of them for what they have done and how far they have come. And it really made me proud of them. Can't really describe how I feel with them. I'm going to miss them, and I think all the other seniors are going to miss them too. Thank you.
So we have about 25 guys out for the basketball this year, and some of them were even 6th graders. We had to move some 6th graders up just because of numbers in the 7th and 8th grade team. But here are your letter winners. First year, Colin Hughes, Holly Roberts, Julius Pagels, Keaton Zomer, Jet Pansasser, Sawyer Nelson, and Brittany Marovic. Returning letter winners were Blaze Herdman, Dalen Rainford, Tate French, Cade Van Busker, Graham Tim, Moshe Richmond, Peyton Rainford, and Caleb Richmond. Okay, we got a lot of awards here, so just bear with us. First one is most blocks with 27, Ricardo Marovic. Next is most rebounds with 192, Ricardo Marovic. Next was most points with 274, Tate French. Most assists with 91, Blaze Herdman. This award was kind of cool to me. I called it the Iron Lungs Award. This guy played 630 minutes out of 703 total on the season, and that was Blaze Herdman. The next one is most improved. This person probably doesn't expect this award because we were always on him and challenging him, but we just really felt like he stepped up towards the end of the season and did a great job for us. Caleb Richmond. And the next one is the Heart of Award. This is just somebody that represents your program, does things the right way, shows up every day with a good attitude, works his butt off. He's just someone you want on your team. Grant Tim. Next we have all conference. We had 5 guys make it, all 5, or 5 of our starters made it. On the first team was Tate French. On the second team was Blaze Herdman. Third team was Moshe Richmond and Caleb Richmond. And honorable mention was Ricky Marovic. Next, I'd just like to thank the parents. Kind of did a cool thing. They had like a potluck towards the end of the season. I thought it was really cool where everybody showed up. They did sandwiches all year, and I think everybody pitched in, so that was really cool. So we just want to thank the parents first. Next, senior moms and dads, because they kind of organized all the extra stuff that we had happen, the sandwiches, the potluck, things like that. And there wasn't many of them, but they did a great job. Next, we'd like to thank the cheerleaders just for the support all year. We'd like to thank our families for supporting us through the year. We'd like to thank Devin Terry. It's going to be hard next year not seeing them on the sideline. I think everybody here feels that and knows that. So let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to thank my coaches. They did a great job. I really felt like we peaked at the right time. We were playing our best basketball towards the end of the year. And some of that's because of their hard work. And then our seniors, Blaze, Dalen, and Ricky. We're really going to miss those guys. It's tough when we only have 3 seniors leading 25 guys. But they did a good job. They were challenged at times, maybe they didn't like it, but they really stepped up and led to our success. So let's give those guys one last round of applause. Thank you. Next is Josh McGillivray and girls basketball.
All right. We'll get the show going here. We would just like to thank everyone who came out and supported us this year. Thank you to the parents for providing team suppers, lunches for the bus. A special thank you to Coach Utek, Kettle Hut, and Eichstead for all their hard work and dedication to our program. Our girls had a spectacular season. We finished the season going 22-3. We swept the 281 conference, won the 281 conference tournament, and one of the biggest achievements in our girls program that hasn't been done for 40-some years was getting 3rd place in the girls state basketball tournament. Last year, I stood up here and said, I quote, "There's a win-loss column, and to most people, that's wins and losses. But for us, it was winning and learning. We had to do a bit more learning than we wanted to, and through that learning process, I was so impressed with how these girls stuck together and kept lifting each other up. Now, that completely showed this season in my eyes, and this was such a great group of girls to work with. There are so many times where you see those great teams out there and they end up not making the state tournament. Whether they get upset in a region game, unfortunate injury. For the way these girls performed with the amount of pressure that was up on them the entire season, these girls did it. Yes, did we want to play Vibrant early in the state championship game? But I truly do think the way our girls showed up, the girls showed you a lot about themselves when they took the court that following day. They kept their heads up and they defeated a very impressive 18-2 Ethan team for 3rd place. I'm very proud of every individual on this team. We'll be graduating 5, and these ladies really set a good example for our underclassmen, both on and off the court. You ladies will truly be missed, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. Before we jump into the awards, there's one more thing I feel that I must talk about. We're not just trying to win in this program, we're also trying to make great young ladies. Young women that leave here being confident in themselves, treating people the way they want to be treated, knowing that nothing is ever given to you and you must work hard for whatever you want in life. And we had that moment at the state tournament where that showed. I was just thinking to myself, these kids are special. There was a minute left in the wall game. We had an opportunity for a layup and we turned the ball over. Senior Maya Boomsma went right up to the teammate and put her arms around her within a blink of an eye and helped her up the court. And to me, that was amazing to see. I could not be any more proud. To me, that truly shows you who these girls are. And if you missed it, it's on a reel on Facebook, PBS at the 139 mark. And if you didn't see it, I would definitely look it up. All right, so now we'll get on to the awards here. So we're going to start with all conference. This year we had 5 girls make all conference. Very proud of that. I remember being up here last year thinking, I know we got snubbed last year, so they made up for it this year. First time that I recall having 5 girls make all conference team, and we had 3 girls make first team all conference. Leah Williams, Maya Boomsma, and Mallory Miller. Leah Williams also was the 281 Cars Chiropractor MVP, and we had 2 on honorable mention in Taylor Horn and Lainey Utek. Once again, I think this is a new one for us. I haven't seen it since I've been here, or since I went to school here. All-state, we had 2 make all-state team. Mallory Miller made first team all-state, and Leah Williams made second team all-state. Okay, now we're going to jump into our season awards. This was a close one. You know, across the board, offensively, defensively, we just went with stats this year, and this was close. Most points was Leah Williams with 418. Four-point difference between her and Mallory, so that was pretty neat. Most rebounds went to Mallory Miller with 215. Most assists went to Leah Williams for 105. Most steals went to Leah Williams for 53. Most blocks went to Mallory Miller for 55. And the best field goal percentage went to Maya Boomsma, shooting 51.6%. We have most improved player. This individual has really improved from last year to this year, and more so even from the beginning of this season to her play in the postseason. She really showed flashes of her potential, and she was always wanting to know what she could improve on. If she missed a couple bunnies in practice, she'd be the first to stick her down and put extra time in. We are looking for some very big things from her going forward into next year. Peyton Kemmons. This one here is the Hustle Award. Hustle doesn't show up in the stat book, it is something that is very critical to any team. You must have heart, effort, be disciplined, and show passion for the game. This individual worked her tail off in every practice and game this season. She could step in and guard anybody, box anyone out, and her hustle contributed to much of our success this season. This year's Hustle Award goes to Lainey Utek. And then we have the Warbird Award. This individual shown so much leadership going into summer agility, open gyms, and team camps this summer. There were never any excuses with this individual, and she wanted to be there. I truly believe she knew what was in front of her and understood it wasn't going to be the easiest. All her work in the off-season paid off because it showed. She contributed in so many ways to this team's success this season. She did many things that doesn't always show up in that stat book. Whether it is hitting big free throws in the final minutes of multiple ball games, coming over from the backside and boxing out Ballbrook in Jones County, having multiple games where she stepped up and grabbed 7 to 9 rebounds for us, helped us in a tough stretch in our region game against James Valley, scoring 6 consecutive points. She was so much more than just a role player for this team in my eyes. She led by example. She was always there for her teammates. She's a Warbird. I'm very proud to announce Taylor Horn for this year's Warbird Award. And then we have one more award this year. It's called the Senior Award. This award goes out to someone very special on the team. She may not have played a ton, but has been a part of this team since the 3rd grade. She always had a positive attitude, showed up to everything, and was just a great teammate. This person gets along with everyone, and everyone loves being around her. There's a lot to be said for that. To me, she showed a lot about who she is as a person. Her dedication to the program, her teammates did not go unnoticed. This year's recipient is Caitlin Carey. Last thing I'd like to say is, thank you to you seniors. You guys left your mark in this program, this school, the community. You showed our youth what they can accomplish if they put in the time and dedication. Thank you guys.
I'll just announce our first-time letter winner this year is Carson Finn. Now our returning letter winners are Jackson Carter, Ethan Weir, Ashton Hill, Joey Hoverson, Keegan Hyder, and Brady Carter. I guess I'll just start off with our awards. Our most pins this year went to Joey Hoverson. And most improvement for Jackson Carter. And this year, our MVP and our hardest worker award is going to go to Keegan Hyder. And we took 3 kids to the state tournament, and all 3 of them place. Joey Overson ended up at 5th place. Jackson Carter ended up at 5th place. And Keegan Hyder ended up at 4th. Keegan and Joey are our seniors this year. We're definitely going to miss them. I've had them since they were little turds in grade school. Joey's a 3-time state place winner, and Keegan's a 5-timer, so. This is young kids to try to accomplish. I'm hoping we have these 5-time hardest. Yeah, he probably is. So, yeah, we're going to miss them all. So that's that for our year, I guess. So thank you.
Before we go, we have a couple quick announcements. Laura Bergquist, can you come up here? Laura has worked at the concession stand for over 20 years. Over these 20 years, Laura has prepared the concession stand in the gym and football field for hundreds of games, allowing us to have fresh snacks and meals at every home event. We want to thank Laura for everything you have done for us these past 20 years. We appreciate your dedication to our Warber family. Can we all please stand and give Laura a round of applause? Devin Terry, can you also come up here? We'd like to thank Devin Terry Wallace. Devin Terry has been running the clock in the book for 58 years combined. Deb, with 18 years, has done well over 1,000 games, home and traveling with the team. Last year, between junior high, JV, varsity, and the 281 tournament, Deb did a total of 103 games. Terry, who has dedicated to the Warbirds 40 years, he has been here long enough to see 2 generations play in Wolsey and Wessington. Almost all of these years have been volunteer for the 2 of them. Terry and Deb will be missed greatly. We appreciate all the years they have dedicated to the Wolsey Wessington school and community. Please join us again in congratulating Deb and Terry Raw. The last thing I want to announce, we had one of our coaches receive an award. Josh McGilvery won Region 3 Coach of the Year for girls basketball.